Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Ruby Tim Thomas. Obviously, throwing it back to last year's Pink Diamond Tim Thomas, which is one of the best MyTEAM cards, really, of all time. To be honest, for their time, he is super duper good, and I'm really excited to try the card out and see how good he is in MyTEAM. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 16,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Obviously, I don't really expect this card to be the equivalent of like prime Pink Diamond Tim Thomas last year. That card was insane, but I think this could be a decent Ruby wing. Like, I think he's going to be a pretty good budget card. 29,000 in T for a 6'10 small forward, power forward, 91 offense, 87 defense, 84 driving layup, 87 midi, 93 ball, 87 free throw, 85 driving dunk, 84 ball handle. So with a shoe, he can burst. 75 block, 78 steal, 80 perimeter and interior, 85 speed and excel, 84 speed with ball, 80 lateral quickness. Badge wise, you're looking at 25 gold, 11 silvers, and 7 bronzes, including fast twitch, posterizer, agent 3 blinders, catch and shoot, claymore, guard up, handles for days, chase down artist, off ball pass, pogo stick, precision dunker, spin cycle, 2-step, blow by, physical handles, bulldozer, silver comeback kid, green machine, limitless range, post lockdown, spot finder, bronze post spin, slippery challenger, clamps, interceptor, and rebound chaser. He does not have speed booster, and some of his like clamps, interceptor, rebound chaser being on bronze isn't insane. But like, I actually think he's going to be a pretty good card. I don't think he moves amazingly well, and I definitely think that you want to put a ball handle shoe on the card so that he can move a lot better. In fact, I think he's going to move a lot better with a ball handle shoe because his dribble style is bad. So you're going to have to be able to trigger have to be able to trigger that timing burst to effectively shot create with him. To be honest, release wise though, it's LaMelo base tray upper, so it's the same release he had last year. It's just that LaMelo base is not as good as it was last year. This year, it's still a very quick release. It just looks a little different, but I will say it's still a very quick release. So off the catch and shoot and off the dribble, you should be able to green pretty consistently with Tim Thomas. I think I am going to put a ball handle shoe before we go into a game on the card, just so I can burst with him and hopefully effectively get him open. Because I think with that ball handle shoe, he's a lot more viable as an offensive card, because right now he just doesn't have any shot creation. I will say the release is fast, but the green window doesn't feel huge, so something to keep in mind as well. Obviously, he is athletic, though. Good speed, pretty good defender. Should be a really solid card, especially for a Ruby. So let's hop into a game. Let's see what Tim Thomas... I shanked that one, but let's see what Tim Thomas can do. All right, our opponent's team isn't great. He's got Kyrie, AI, Sapphire, Giannis, Channing Frye. I want to see if I can burst with this Tim Thomas card. I got to say, his animations, even with the ball handle shoe, with the way his dribble style and his animations are, shot creation with this card is going to be a challenge because he just feels really slow with the ball in his hands. We'll take the floating laid up there. Any card in the game would have made that shot, though. Wouldn't say that was particularly impressive. It's just the shot creation right now in this card, he just does not at all have the SIGs for it. So even with putting that ball handle shoe on him, it's looking like it's not going to make that much of a difference in terms of the overall. He finished that. I'm shocked that went in. I thought for sure that was going to be a stop, but in terms of the overall viability of him as a shot creator. Now let's see what we can do. Attacking the rim, he's like not even playing defense barely. Run out here, Tim Thomas, fast release, get that off. Good shot. Tim Thomas knocks down the three. His release is very quick, no doubt. Able to just run away from Giannis basically and put up a 3-ball, knock that one down, and that's a good shot. Late contest on Channing Frye, and he does hit the white. Was not able to get an actual late contest, and 5-5 so far. Can I even like trigger a time burst with this card? I know I just put a ball handle shoe on him, but his animations, there we go, we triggered one there, but his animations are so slow that it actually is pretty hard to trigger that type of animation. I just turned the ball over to his CPU, which is unfortunate, but good contest. SGA, thank you for contesting without fouling. Run the floor in transition, throw it up to Paul George. Paul attack the rim, throw it out to Tim Thomas, catch and shoot over Giannis. Wow. That release is nice. He got that off. Did not expect to get that one off. He didn't manually contest with Giannis, to be fair, but still impressed that Tim was able to get that off. That release, it's not as pretty as it was last year, but it's still damn quick. Very, very solid. So that's a good aspect of this card so far. Good defense here. Step up on AI. We can X switch out here. He tries to shoot the pull-up mid-range, but we got enough of a contest where that's not going down, and we're running the floor in transition again up to Tim Thomas. He's running the floor, and he's dunking at home. Decently athletic, 75 or 85 driving dunk. He's got posterizer. He's going to be able to finish the rim, and he does exactly that there. Let's just get back on Giannis. Sapphire Giannis can't shoot at all, so that's a pretty decent shot. Yeah, that was a good look. He got a good look, and he knocked it down. Credit to him. I could tell that one was open, and AI does have Hoff Limitless, and obviously he's an elite shooter. So burst here, SGA, pop, catch. I'd love to shoot it again with Tim Thomas, but I just don't think it's going to be available. There we go. Same side burst that time, able to get downhill. That was a terrible pass. Channing Frye just isn't a good defensive card, and we wind up getting an assist and an and one out of that, despite that being really a terrible decision by me. I will take that. That's literally just my cards being better than his. That's unfortunate, but not much he can do about it. It is what it is. Bad shot with Dr. J. This game is now over, basically, because now we got a 4-point lead with the ball. He's flustered. Throw it up to LeBron. LeBron could attack the rim here, and, I mean, feel free to jump if you want, but I don't really want to shoot the ball with LeBron. I want to shoot with Tim Thomas. Come on. I missed late. I felt it. His release is quick, man. You're going to have to release it very early if you use this card. I know people, like, probably want to use Tim Thomas, too, in general in my team. He's just a good shot with Sapphire Giannis. That's a very confident pull. Did not expect him to really shoot that because I don't trust Sapphire Giannis as a shooter at all, but credit to him, I guess, for having the confidence to put that one up. And hold on, 2-point game with him having the ball. I better stop talking crap before I lose the game. I was just talking about how the game is basically over and I give up a bucket and then miss again, and we're in a scary situation all of a sudden. I should just take my points that I can get, but I don't really want to. Come set me a pick and fade, Tim Thomas. Let's burst back to the left, attack the rim, off the pop. Tim Thomas, burst here. Okay, never mind. He doesn't need that much space. I mean, that's enough space to get the 3 off. Is it not? Really an early? I thought I had enough space there to get that 3-ball off for sure. That's unfortunate. Need good defense here, I guess. Come on, get through. Watch the slip. Giannis, you got to jump at Giannis and get... Oh, even Sapphire Giannis, just massive player build. I don't know. He's not insane defensively, and offensively, you have to create for him because he really barely can create. All of his sigs are just so slow that even with the timing burst and the shoe and all that, he's still not there. But as a shooter, he's nasty. Hoffdeimer catch and shoot from really deep. Tim Thomas hits it. He's got sharp take. And Giannis with the steal. What a big play by Mr. Antetokounmpo. Catch and shoot Tim Thomas from super deep. It's green. Silver limitless. 4-pointer. Tim Thomas with 18 of our 21 points, and that's how you redeem yourself. With his release being absolutely exceptional and him being at least a decent defender with pretty good size, it makes him somewhat viable, at least as a card in my team. He's a pretty good budget power forward, actually. Very good budget power forward. He just can't shot create, and that's something that I think last year Tim Thomas was like the best shot creator in the game, so everybody was so excited and want to use that card so badly. This year it's like, it's a little different because he can't shot create the same, and if you're expecting him to be like last year's card, you're going to be disappointed. But at the same time, as a Ruby, I mean, he's right about as good as a shooter as it gets in this game right now, and his release is nasty. With this sharp take, we're bombing and we're knocking him down. Tim Thomas is looking really, really good. 22 points. I mean, not the best opponent I know, but that's a lot. Time back to the main menu. Let's review Tim Thomas. I got to say, I'm pretty impressed by Tim Thomas. I am disappointed that he's not really much at all of a shot creator, but I think he's, as a whole, a very, very good card, and I am very impressed with the card as a whole. I think he's a very viable, very, very good option at the power forward position among budget cards. 29 KMT, he might be the best value power forward in the game. I think he's a better shooter than Jared Vanderbilt for sure. Vanderbilt's a better defender and a better shot creator, but he's similar as a type of card size overall. Just the way he is as a card to that type Vanderbilt card is an incredible value power forward. And I think Tim Thomas is actually very good in my team. And I'm sure he has another card coming at some point that is going to be crazy souped up, just like last year, because he's always that type of fan favorite. So that is good enough for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.